Good day, dear students. My name is Tlebaldinova. I'm a PhD and lecturer of Computer Modeling and Information Technologies Department. Our lecture is Database Systems. Good day, dear students. Today we start the Databases in Information Systems course. This theme is also read in a school course of computer science. I think that for the future teachers of computer science, this course is very important. Today we are going to talk about databases. Databases play a critical role in almost all areas where computers are used, including business, electronic commerce, engineering, medicine, law, education, and library science, etc. So the aim of the course is to assist students understand the basic concepts of database. Databases and database systems have become an essential component of everyday life in modern society. In the course of a day, most of us encounter several activities that involve some interaction with the database. Databases play a critical role in almost all areas where computers are used, including business, electronic commerce, engineering, and so on. The word database is in such common use that we must begin by defining what a database is. Our initial definition is quite general. A database is a collection of related data. By data, we mean known facts that can be recorded and that have implicit meaning. For example, consider the names, telephone numbers, and addresses of the people you know. The common use of the term database is usually more restricted. A database has the following implicit properties. A database represents some aspects of the real world, sometimes called the mini-world or the universe of discourse. A database is a logically coherent collection of data with some inherent meaning. A random assortment of data cannot correctly be referred to as a database. A database is designed, built and populated with data for a specific purpose. It has an intended group of users and some preconceived applications. A database can be of any size and of varying complexity. For example, the list of names and addresses may consist of only a few hundred records, each with a simple structure. On the other hand, the computerized catalog of a large library may contain a million records organized under the different categories by primary authors, last name, by subject, by book title, with each category organized in alphabetic order. A database management system, DBMS, is a collection of programs that enables users to create and maintain a database. The DBMS is a general-purpose software system that facilitates the processes of defining, constructing, manipulating, and sharing databases among various users and applications. A database may be generated and maintained manually, or it may be computerized. For example, a library card catalog is a database that may be created and maintained manually. A computerized database may be created and maintained either by a group of application programs written specifically for the task or by a database management system. Of course, we are only concerned with computerized databases in this book. To understand the fundamentals of database technology, however, we must start from the basic of traditional database applications. So, in the next slides, we define what a database is, and then we give definitions of other basic terms. What are the differences in meaning among data and information? Database is a collection of related data. Data is a collection of facts and figures that can be processed to produce information. Information provides context for data, a collection of programs that enables users to perform certain actions on a particular database. Define the structure of database information. Descriptive attributes, data types, constraints, and etc. Storing this is a metadata. Populate the database with appropriate information. Manipulate the database for retrieval, update, removal, insertion of information. Protect the database contents against accidental or deliberate corruption of contents. Involves secure access by users and automatic recovery in the case of user hardware faults. Share the database among multiple users, possibly concurrently. Example, DBMS would include Oracle, Sybase, MySQL, DB2, SQL Server, Informix, Microsoft Access, FileMaker, and so on. What is table? The data in DBMS is stored in database objects called tables. The table is a collection of related data in triads, and it consists of columns and rows. What is field? Every table is broken up into smaller entitles called fields. The fields in the customers, for example, table, consist of ID, name, age, address, and salary. A field is a column in a table that is designed to maintain specific information about every record in the table. What is a record or row? A record, also called row of data, is which individual entry that exists in a table. What is column? Column is a vertical entity in a table that contains an information associated with a specific field in the table. For example, a column in the customers table is address, which represents location, description, and would consist of the following. A typical DBMS has users with different rights and permissions who use it for different purposes. Some users retrieve data and some back it up. Administrators maintain the DBMS and responsible for administrating the database, and responsible to look after its usage and by whom it should be used, can create access profiles for users and apply limitations to maintain isolation and force security. Look after DBMS resources like system license, required tools, and other software and hardware-related maintenance. Next, users are designers, are the group of people who actually work on the designing part of the database. Keep a close watch on what data should be kept and in what format. Identify and design the whole set of entitles, relations, constraints, and views. Next users are end users. End users are those who actually reap the benefits of having a DBMS. And users can range from simple viewers who pay attention to the logs or market rates to sophisticated users such as business analysts. Categories of end users. Casual, access database occasionally when needed. Native or parametric, they make up a large section of the end user population. They use previously well-defined functions in the form of canned transactions against the database. Examples of a database are bank tellers or reservation clerks who do this activity for an entire shift of operations. Sophisticated, these include business analysts, scientists, engineers, other thoroughly familiar with the system capabilities. Many use tools in the form of software packages that work closely with the storage database. Standalone mostly maintain personal databases using ready-to-use package applications. An example is a tax program user that creates its own internal database. Another example is maintaining an address book.